Wow, nature. Oh, hi. I'm Tom from What's on Draft. Thank you so much for joining us for part 1 of our season 3 finale. Later on, we'll be going to Hawaii, but I thought we'd start things off with a little holiday spirit. And since I have no idea what time of year you're actually watching this, why don't you just go ahead and pick a holiday? Go ahead, any holiday you like. Do you have one? All right, good for you. Craft breweries are constantly creating special beers and events to raise money for charity. It's one of the core principles of the independent brewing subculture that seems to transcend state lines, political affiliation, or brewery size. What's on Draft's own Sexy Brewers calendar was created in part to reflect this amazingly positive aspect of the industry, with all profits benefiting charities called Partners in Health and Life Sharing. But one of the most noteworthy examples of craft beer's charitable heart comes every December in San Diego, when a craft beer enthusiast named Brian Beagle teams up with Society Brewing Company to raise food donations for the San Diego Food Bank.
Hey, I'm Brian Beagle. Today, it's time for Sorai Sudsmas. Even though it's like 85 today.
Yeah.
Not really Christmas sweater weather. So Sorai Sudsmas is a one-night food drive party in the middle of Society Brewing's month-long food drive.
Over the past few years, Society has literally raised tens of thousands of pounds of food. So during the 2017 holiday season, we decided to tag along. After spending his donated funds at Costco, Brian moved the food out to the curb, and we lent our powerful What's on Draft race car to help bring the goodies to Society Brewing Company for the weigh-in.
Everyone that brings in 50 pounds or more gets a bonus entry in the raffle. Every 25 pounds, you can buy a bottle of the High Binder for $5 from Society because their rewards are crazy awesome. And then if we hit our goal of 5,000 pounds, they're going to put on an unreleased sour for us, which, let's do that shit.
1,804.
1,800 pounds. We clearly need 200 more pounds before this party starts. We have to have a ton before it even starts.
Fortunately, Brian had set up food donation bins at breweries all over San Diego, so we promptly went out and collected them to get us over the 2,000-pound mark. Along the way, we made sure to stop for a beer at the infamous pub inside the home brewer supply shop before continuing our pickups.
Happy Sudsmas? Yeah. Thanks for playing along, guys. Happy Sudsmas? Back to Society.
Oh, is it still up? It's not sure. Oh, 2,287.3.
Yes.
Yeah. With over a ton of food already added to Society's total, it was time for the Sudsmas Food Drive Party to begin. All evening, beer industry professionals and unprofessionals alike brought food donations to the brewery. When all was said and done, over 5,000 pounds of food was added to Society's food drive on Sudsmas Day 2017, adding to a total of over 14,000 pounds of food for December of that year. As of 2018, the combined charitable efforts of these fine folks has raised over 56,000 pounds of food for the San Diego Food Bank. If you are #blessed enough to be in San Diego in December, you could probably get a discount on some kind of amazing Society beer if you bring in enough food donations. You can also, in December, walk across the street and get an amazing burrito because San Diego has the best Mexican food in the world. Except for Mexico, obviously they're numero uno. The point is, Tex-Mex is garbage. You hear that, Texas? Guess I just messed with you. Your fajitas taste like mulch. Fight me. Anyway, switching gears away from states that are inferior to California, let's talk about the only state in the union that comes close to being better, Hawaii. I'm Tom Kili'inoi, and this is Kohola Brewery in Maui. Alright, so you get the idea. Hawaii is gorgeous, but it's also home to some great beer. Located in Lahaina on the Hawaiian island of Maui, Kohola Brewery is one of only 2 craft breweries on that island. Head brewer Ray Johnson came in early on a Thursday to show me around and share a pint of their best-selling pale ale.
Talk Story Pale Ale.
Yeah, talk story, that's a Hawaiian phrase. Hang around and just shoot the shit, basically.
Yeah.
That's what talk story means.
Yeah, I know Talk Story. I'm Hawaiian.
Yeah. I just, not everybody does. Some people ask what it means.
For our viewers at home.
Correct.
So Talk Story.
Yeah.
Porters or like triple IPAs wouldn't be as popular in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, as soon as you look at our board, it's one of the things you'll notice is that most of our beers are just lower alcohol. And it's because it's really warm out here. And we're only open during the day, and you don't want those hot, heavy things. So this is our best seller here, Talk Story.
All right, Talk Story. And then the Lokahi Pilsner, you guys won a GABF medal for that one, yeah?
That's right.
Well, do you want to show me around real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's walk around.
Yeah, let's head over. Come on, guys.
Maui Brewing Company, that's far away.
That sticker has been on there a long time, though.
Yeah. You got a lot of San Diego stickers on here.
Yeah, lots of people from California come over.
Modern Times did a tap takeover here a little bit ago.
Yeah, we still have some Modern Times kegs that's got to go back.
Oh, they got to go back?
Because they're empty. They're
'cause they're
empty,
empty.
dirty kegs. Yeah.
They're going to send them full of kegs. I'm like, no, just drink it yourself.
No, of course we did.
Yeah.
Let's not be foolish.
This facility was Maui's original spot, right?
That's correct. So Maui Brew Company, I actually worked for them from 2007 to 2011 here.
Oh, cool.
In the same building, yeah.
So you're intimately familiar with this building?
Correct, yes.
I know where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah.
Logistically, what are some of the differences? Because you said you've brewed in other places.
Ingredients and people that can work on the equipment that you have, that's specialty equipment, that can also be a big problem.
Right.
So if the boiler goes down, we have to call somebody from California to come over and try to work on it. So you can imagine that's a little bit more difficult. Something that breaks, if you don't have a spare, it's going to be a couple of weeks typically for you to get a part. If you can get it quicker than that, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. And then the ingredients as well. So whenever we're ordering ingredients, the lead time on it is so far that by the time that the ingredients have gotten to you, you've already ordered 2 more batches of ingredients. Because they take so long for you to get to you in transit.
Right, because it just goes on steamship or whatever.
That's right.
Craft beer is so saturated, there's so many breweries, that I would imagine that the logistical challenges of brewing on the islands prevent it from becoming that way here.
That's very true. And one of the other things that's really nice about it is it sort of prevents the beer from becoming a commodity out here, because you can't just aim for the lowest price point and try to hit it. You know, like that's always going to be the beer that gets shipped to us from the big mainland brewers.
Right.
So nobody here is trying to compete with that. Everybody is like, well, if I have to make beer expensive, I may as well make it really good and expensive. The marginal cost of making that extra better beer is smaller here because the cost is just so expensive to ship no matter what ingredients you get. So you may as well ship better ingredients.
So you're all in.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys have accounts in other islands, or is it all just in Maui right now?
Very few. We just recently got a statewide distributor, so before that, accounts in the other islands that we were dealing with, it was on a personal to personal sort of basis.
Like you had to put it on your boat yourself?
Pretty much, yeah. And take it over there, catch some fish, come back.
So do you work with Maui Brewing Company a lot? Do you guys share recipes or share ingredients or?
So most of the time it's little brother asking big brother if we can borrow something, but every once in a while, big brother has to ask us for random lactic acid or something weird like that, you know.
And then you get to be like, aha, you need my help too.
Yeah, I definitely don't rub it in their face.
No,
they do great things for us, so we love them and they love us. So it's a really good collaboration that we have out here. So
that's awesome.
Me and Kim used to be the 2 brewers here back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when she first got into the brewing industry, I was the one who trained her here. So that was
cool.
2008, 10 years younger than we are now. And running the brewery.
Well, you're so young.
Yeah, thanks.
We're both young.
Yes,
we're all young.
Very young.
All of us are young.
Except Justin. Justin's getting on in years.
Justin is very old. Thanks for showing me around your brewery.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in at 9.
I mean, I normally start drinking a lot earlier, but it was fine to wait until 9 a.m.
It's noon in the West Coast is when we start.
Exactly. I'm still on California time.
Yeah,
so what differences do you see? Has the scene evolved at all, really, or is it still kind of?
Well, the biggest evolution of the scene out here has been Maui Brewing Company. I mean, we now have a huge regional brewery right here on Maui. That's state of the art, and that sort of brought a lot more attention out here to the islands in general, you know, a little bit more shine for everybody just based on what they're doing. You know, I've been working in the industry for 13 years. Nothing has really changed about where I work. It's still a sweaty, loud, industrial warehouse.
Right.
When I started in the industry, people usually just avoided those areas, but now pound on the door to get in. You know, sometimes at noon when we open, you'd think a bus dropped off right at the front door because there'll be 15 people that walk in. And it's crazy how much people are seeking it out now. It's like a Disneyland for adults.
So you're saying consumer interest and consumer awareness has been the biggest shift?
That's the biggest shift that I have seen. Going to the mainland, it's a lot more complicated than you think And to be fair, this is the piggy bank out here anyways. Back in the 80s, the big brewers in the country put in a lot to try to make sure that everybody on vacation out here was engaged in drinking beer, you know, 7 days a week. And so the market here is insanely large for the amount of people that live here, for the amount of beer that's consumed here.
Well, I know that when I'm on vacation here, I definitely drink more than I normally do.
Absolutely, and you're not the only one.
Well, cheers to drinking more than I should.
There you go.
In order to support the local beer economy, I continued my vacation indulgences with a flight of Kohola's beer, joined by a native Hawaiian.
This is my dad. It's his 60th birthday, He's always wanted to host the show, and so today we're gonna do a dad flight, and he's gonna pick his favorite.
Talk story.
Talk Story. This is the pale ale. It's their best-selling beer.
Man, that's good.
It's good, yeah?
Yeah.
Mandarina Bavaria hops.
Do I drink it all or just some of it?
You don't have to drink it all.
Okay, good.
Second one is Lokahi Pilsner. This is the
Lokahi.
medal winner. And I'm drinking the same thing, so.
So this is a big deal. This is a big deal.
This is one of the best Pilsners in the country when it won the award.
What country?
This country. The best country.
Can we get some of this to go for the boat? This would be really good on the
Yeah,
boat.
I'll ask them if they'll give us some.
Okay, what's that?
Red Sand Amber.
I would drink this a lot. I mean, in moderation, but I like that.
That's a good kind of crowd pleaser beer. It's middle of the road. It's not super hoppy. It's not super light, but it has good body and good malt flavor, and it's kind of everything. Mean Bean Coffee Stout, they're on their last keg. They make a coffee beer with local beans, because you can grow local beans here.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it.
I have not.
Hawaiian coffee, it's a thing.
That's,
So there you go.
smells like a stout. Okay, so far this is really unfair because I like all of them. Oh man, that's really good. I have to pick which one is the best?
Yeah, pick like your top two, I guess. A Maibach, a German-style lager.
Germans and Hawaii. They were the Lunas of the plantations initially.
We don't need the history, just drink the beer.
God, I'm trying to just give context to why you got a German lager. Das ist richtig.
Jawohl.
Das ist gut. I picture sitting on a beach in the Dominican Republic drinking this over their Presidente. Wow.
Now he's just bragging about all the different places he's been.
What's this?
An American IPA. Simcoe.
I don't know what that means.
It's fine. Can I try the IPA?
No.
All right.
Here, go ahead. That's an IPA?
IPAs don't have to be bitter.
IPA should be good. My favorite is Alex and Culture Brewing, but he's got to run for his money.
Vote whichever one you like the best. And then you gotta slam them all before we go out.
That's not going to happen, but
For beach, which one you
today?
want? Yeah.
What beach are we going to?
I don't know, somewhere nearby. Olowalu or Lahaina or something.
This one or the red sand?
Okay.
With that mischief managed, it was in fact time to head to the beach. We hope you've enjoyed our Hawaiian finale so far, but Kohola is not where our story ends.
There is much more to my adventures in Hawaii, but unfortunately that's all the time we have for today on What's on Draft. Don't miss the thrilling conclusion next week when we go to Oahu to drink some farm-to-bottle rum and then back to Maui to talk to a very special guest. We'll see you next time on What's on Draft. Cheers.